What's happening, Mense of the South? Hope you're all well, and welcome to another episode. So we're back at 50 Rand Dam again this week. Yes, we like this dam a lot. We were fishing at the second dam as you drive in after you pass the main dam. And yes, we were there for 2 days, both Saturday and Sunday afternoon. This is the position we were fishing in, and we were casting out our rods towards the island and just past the island. We were fishing from about 2 till 6. The fishing forecast was 0% to 15%. And the direction we had our rods facing was southwest 237 degrees. If that means anything to you, you're welcome. So on Saturday we had 3 different bowls. We started off with FX and Devil's Fork from Supercast on the bowl dip, with power bait, strawberry, meilies and Supercast sniper hook baits. On the second rod we had tutti, frutti and pandemonium hook baits with haibo and spiderman, all from Supercast, as suggested by a comment on one of our other videos. And on the third rod we had wild rose meili hook baits with a brown foam float on top, with white chocolate and cachou bowl dips from Detonator dips with a sprinkle of full cream milk powder. The fourth rod just had bits from the first 3 hooked on to see if we could get anything interested, and it's basically just our bonus rod anyway. The wind wasn't too bad and the weather was mild to cool. The wind was blowing from right to left of the swim. We saw the wind going towards the reed island in front of us and thought it would be a good place to set up, but no luck at all. I mean nothing, zero. Then the gen fishing next to us, to the right of the swim, was leaving, and he asked us how we were doing, and we said to him, well, we haven't caught anything yet. He said, well, try garlic and banana hook baits. That's what he caught his fish on. So we did try that on our last cast, but unfortunately we still had nothing. Now on Sunday we managed to get to the same swim. Woohoo! So we decided we'd test out the banana and garlic hook bait that our neighbor had told us about the day before. We had 2 rods. We had A to Z baits banana floats with signature series garlic bullet backing on the one hook, and on the other hook we had a Supercast tutti frutti meili and a fish garlic large float with Detonator dips Garbana boulder. On the third rod we had a power bait strawberry meilies with a brown float on the one hook, and the Supercast almond and Big Daddy large mellows spicy bun spice on the other hook, with Supercast FX and Devil's Fork boulder. On the fourth rod again we just used the same hook baits, and we just took pieces of the other rods, put it on the fourth rod and had it as a bonus as we normally do. So here we are setting up our ground bait. We put a whole 1.2 kilogram of Supercast feed in the bucket, which is far too much for a 4-hour session, by the way. Little did we know we had an action camera failure, and this was where the footage ends in about here. So we only realized that we had this failure about 2 hours later. So what did you miss? Well, just us losing a fish at the bank again. So the banana garlic tip from the angler next to us actually worked great. Unfortunately, it was the only bite, which is completely frustrating. This is the 3rd time or so that we've lost the fish coming in on the bank. And we're trying to work out what the issue is, as we don't often lose fish. It's very seldom that we've lost fish in all the years that we've been fishing the way that we're losing fish now. We've obviously lost a ton of fish over the years of fishing. We normally lose the fish on the way to the bank. They'll get you wrapped up in a snag or something like that, but not just pull the fish up to the bank and then all of a sudden he just spits the hook. It's just very weird to us. So we think it might be the hook, and we think that the space between the shank and the hook point is too thin. It's not wide enough to actually get a good hold on the fish, even though we have caught fish on those hooks before. In any event, we're going to retie with some other hooks that we have and see what happens next week. Guys, winter fishing is upon us. The water is cold and the fish are kinda lethargic. You wouldn't say that given some of the runs we've had. But they're definitely much more difficult to spot and get them to bite. We hope you're having a better time than us on the bank and staying safe with your favorite people. And don't forget to click subscribe. We hope you enjoy the sunset. Until next time, tight lines, guys.